Have you heard of linear drumming? This is a term used when drummers play grooves or fills where nothing touches each other. So like you don't get a tom and a snare at the same time. Everything you play is one after the other. It's linear. That's like the perfect word to describe it. Linear drumming has become really popular in the past, I don't know, I would say decade, because things like gospel chops and drummers like JD Beck and Lewis Cole and Yusef Days play these really fast grooves that mostly are linear to be able to play them that quickly. Linear drumming is like one of the biggest concepts in drumming in recent years. It's a good idea to start learning how to play linear grooves, linear fills, because they expand your drumming. It lets you kind of improve and create ideas that are actually quite easy to play, because if you think about it, if you just play one thing at a time, you don't need to have like coordination to be able to play those things. So linear drumming is simple at the beginning, but it can get quite tricky. So what I'm going to do in this video is I've written out and recorded myself playing 10 linear drum grooves that go from easy to really difficult at the end. I'll show you the first 5 and then I'll check in with my voice after those first 5 and then we'll do the rest. And that is the video for today. The challenge is to learn all these linear grooves. We're going to see what level of linear grooving you are at. And once you hit that peak, I highly recommend you just practice, play these grooves and try get to the next level as you practice and get better. Here we go. Here are 10 levels of linear drum grooves. Okay, cool. Those first 5 were all kind of in the 16th notes. They were quite simple to play. They get a bit trickier as you speed them up. The next 5 will be really challenging, but before we get to those, I just want to talk about Drumeo. We all know what Drumeo is. Biggest drum platform anywhere. You go onto Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and if you're a drummer, Jared Falk's face just pops up at you. But yeah, Drumeo is like the best platform I know of for drum education. It is such a useful and affordable value for money package that offers so much. They have this subscription membership called the Drumeo Edge platform. I think you pay around $30 a month and you get access to thousands of videos, hours and hours and hours of drum lessons taught by some of the best drummers in the world. If you want to go check Drumeo Edge out and you haven't yet, I have a link in the description of this video. The link will allow you to get a free 30-day trial. So you'll have a Drumeo Edge subscription for 30 days. You don't pay anything. After the 30th day, they're going to bill you. So maybe cancel it before that happens if you don't want to continue. But it is such a good platform. I highly recommend checking it out. All right, let's move on to the next 5 grooves and then we'll check in at the end. The busier stuff you play, the more hectic it gets, especially when you bring in dynamic. So ghost notes, rim shots, different hi-hat kind of stroke things, linear drumming, like it seems basic, but when you speed things up, that's where it gets tricky. These are all just grooves. If you start playing linear fills, that's when it gets into like gospel chops and that type of thing. So let me know in the comments, what level were you able to play here and where did it get too difficult? Thanks guys. I'll see you in the next one.